They set the pick. The drive by Rubio. And again, it's Minnesota.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Scott with the screen on Rubio. Here's Irving. And he's able to get it back. Now Verajao inside. 1:37 left to play in the first. Smith kicks to James. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And stolen by Payne. Here's Wiggins. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. In third, the Cavaliers.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Jack. Bennett comes in for Payne. Martin's checked in for Muhammad. And Levine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at the Clippers. They're in second, looking to take over the first one. And, of course, Minnesota. They're much further down in the standings right now.
When I look at Minnesota, they've made some real strides here in this young season, moving solidly into the playoff picture.
And for a team that had been among the league's worst last season, that's an impressive accomplishment, Clark. The question is, can they continue with their momentum?
Sean Marion is checked in for the Timberwolves.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yep, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
The shot's good from Love.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Levine kicks to Bennett. Here's Levine. Terry covering. Clock at 6. Martin attacking. Launches it. Scott pulls it in. Martin the pass to Levine. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pekovic inside. It's up against Thompson. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one misses. And he can't hit the second.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking them down today.
Scott against Martin. And there's Terry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Scott. And the release was before the buzzer. Minnesota. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Love. LeBron comes in for Miller. J.R. Smith's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Jason Terry. In the backcourt, Rubio and Muhammad. Gorgie Dang is out there with Payne. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The drive by Scott. Smith wide open. He fires. Tries again. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Thompson.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Now, here's Rubio. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Payne dishes to Jang. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jang's got the lead up to 10 now for Minnesota. The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one following a loss to Memphis.
Yeah, they look totally disjointed. And sometimes you have a night like that. Nothing goes in the basket. It's just pure frustration.
Well, you can call it any number of things, Steve. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, dysfunctional. Any of those would fit.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hey, guys. The Prophet in their last game against the Lakers made some terrific plays. He had 9 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Not a lot of mistakes made by him in what was an excellent showing of his skill.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by Steve his standards.
Well, those are pretty high standards ordinarily. You'll see how much it carries over. It's not a performance that will be easy to repeat.
But you like to have that in your arsenal and on your resume so you can call on it the next time you get out on the court. So I think it'll serve him better than it won't.
Now here's Muhammad. 9-point game his last outing. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
The drive.
Ridiculous. Tore it down that time. He didn't have to get off the ground very far for that one. The big man with the slam.
Well, he makes up for any lack of athleticism with that tremendous size, Clark.
Yeah, he's not exactly a smooth operator, but what he is powerful. And when he gets positioned in the lane, he can go up and get it done.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Wiggins. Can't hit from the elbow.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooting.
Here's Scott. Fires the three. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
That three cut the deficit going into halftime. They're not going away.
And a tight game.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from...
Ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
It didn't take long to see what kind of game he was going to have today. He came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
You know, you look at his shot chart, it's all graped up. I mean, he's right at the rim. He's driving the lane again and again.
On the court for Cleveland, Scott, he's in at power forward. Smith is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's LeBron James. And it's Verjao in at the center position. For Cleveland, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And the team free throw numbers for this club this season, very impressive. About 80% from the line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season. And rightfully so.
Now here's Muhammad. There's the pass to Wiggins. Inside. Here's Dang. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Chang's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Irving kicks to Scott. Right side Scott. Shoots the 3. And it's LeBron James with the 3. James has got 6.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Payne with a screen for Rubio. And Irving comes to help.
That's a jump ball.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Dishes it to Scott. Stolen by Payne. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Muhammad. Second shot opportunity. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 3rd rebound tonight. For the lead. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And with a quick break in the action, let's take a look at some of the stats for Ricky Rubio. He's averaging 10 points per game, 6 assists and 2 rebounds, and he's been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out to me about his recent performances.
Well, you think about his intelligence, the court vision, both are outstanding. Those numbers are hardly a shock, as excellent as they are.
Levine passes to Bennett. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Bennett's got his first points of the game.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
LeBron dishes to Verjao, and he gets it to go. Verjao's got the lead back up to 1 now for the Cavs.
See the way he times his passes so well. That was a great assist.
Here's the screen. Levine kicks to Bennett. Shot is blocked, and they're able to recover. Martin wide open. He fires from out on the wing. He knocks it down.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
The drive by James. Now the dish to Terry. He feeds it to Scott. Kicks it out to Terry. Pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Here's Levine, covered by Irving. Off the screen. Here's Pekovic. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Verejao. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Let's quickly bring up the 2K leaderboard for a look at the top free throw shooters among point guards. 5th on the list, Kyrie Irving.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Yeah, that is typically where we find a lot of the top foul shooters in the league, quite honestly. But that doesn't mean we should take these guys for granted. And they put in an enormous amount of work to get to that level. As we get this season underway, let's see how the Timberwolves have done so far in the NBA stats. 3rd in opponent points per game, 4th in free throw percentage. And they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defensive end.
Yeah, Clark, of all the things you just mentioned, to me, I love the opponent's points per game because that's an indication of how hard a team is playing and how smart. And I think this team has shown great balance this season.
Now here is Martin, averaging 14 points a game. Here's Dellavedova. Knocked away, but they get it back. And it's Terry off the drive. Scott against Marion. Tries yet again. Scott can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 4. Martin kicks to Levine. Marion outside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Chicago, they've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Cavaliers, right there with them. They're all tied up atop the standings.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they've come out strong. I mean, sitting high atop the standings in the early going. A bit surprising, but very impressive, too.
Well, such a talented roster, Clark, and they're leaving no doubt. I mean, this is a team with a chance to go all the way.
Good on the shot.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Ladies and gentlemen, all right, fans, that was your Timberwolves game. Let me hear it.
We've got 1:18 left in the 3rd quarter. Passes it to Bennett. Left side, Martin. 6 to shoot. From 17 feet out, and the shot is good. Martin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, he's made more than a few of those in his career.
Cleveland leading by 3. Dellavedova, the pass to Scott. Kicks to Terry. Back to Scott. He dishes it to Terry. The three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Terry against Martin. Pass to Levine. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. Free throw good, Levine. Minnesota making some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Payne comes in for Anthony Bennett. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Martin. Smith checked in for Cleveland. Scott missing again. Levine kicks to Payne. Here's Rubio. He nails it, and we're tied up. Rubio's got his third basket of the night right there. Here's Dellavedova. Oh, he put it down!
It'll count.
What a shot!
I think that one was
at
good.
The